Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen. The Junior Gearbox is the first race up on the block. I'm Paul Minihan and I'm joined by Alan Lord, and away they go. Daniel Swift getting a good jump on the gate there. Charlie Farrar as well there. Just looked like he lost a position there as Will Lathrop just goes through into second position. Now, conditions here are going to be certainly mixed throughout the day. We do see the circuit dry, but we had some heavy rain to say the least, Alan.
The problem is the worst of conditions because it's not full-on rain and it's not dry, so you've got greasy, slippery conditions. And it means the guy at the front, as we'll probably find out later on in the day, is the first person to hit the problem. So everybody else is learning by them. So everybody rides to what their capabilities are in those conditions.
Certainly some thrills and spills likely to be seen throughout the day's racing that we're going to bring you highlights of. Well, it is Daniel Swift leading the charge at the moment. I can tell you in the race 1, because these are highlights from race 2, it is Daniel Swift at number 71 taking the win from Will Lathrop, number 26, Abs Thomas in third. In the GP70s it was Charlie Farrar taking the win in his class, because these guys are all riding for separate awards. Daniel Swift powering down towards us. Lathrop there just coming into view. Charlie Farrar there in third position. But, now the two different looking types of machines out there, let's answer some of the viewers. We've obviously got a pit bike, traditional pit bike that we see leading the class, and then we've got the more traditional road race fairing machines. What's going on there with these machines?
Well, this year we've combined the two together because we didn't know what the class was going to be like. So we had Junior Gearbox was an all-encompassing class. So you've got the Supermoto style bikes like you've got Daniel Swift out there on now and Abs Thomas and what have you. Then you've got the Mini GP bikes, which are Charlie Farrar on GP70, that's a 2-stroke, and Will Lathrop on the 140cc 4-stroke bike. Obviously we raced them together, but they scored separate points. The plan for next year is to separate these out.
Because I say this class has certainly been growing throughout the last year or two that we've been filming this series as well.
Yeah, there's not so many here this round because the weather was terrible, and as you've probably seen, Rednal had a massive fire which lost their main building, so we was always going to be struggling in this round. But yeah, it has grown and grown, and now we've decided to make that decision to swap them all out.
The yellow flag's just been waved there, but I think that's a back marker that's on the other far side of the circuit. Daniel Swift, though, no problem at all for him at the moment. He's increasing that lead at the moment. Will Lathrop in second position at the moment. I can tell you that on the fastest lap at the moment, Daniel Swift has done a 52.482. Here he comes down towards us. Also out there we've got Abs Thomas, Harry Lee out there. Will Lathrop is just coming into view right there as well. Harris Beach out there, Joe Holdsworth, Lewis Jones, Adam Blackwell, Rhys Wynne Jones out there, Sam Jones. Giving everybody a little shout and a mention out there as Daniel Swift powers his way down a really long straight, and all the machines carrying some incredible speed down that straight. Very impressive.
Yeah, in previous years we've run a chicane down the middle of that to slow them down, but we've found that with the gearbox bikes, the bigger bikes, it's better to run the main straight, and they love it. The riders love it with the main straight. It makes it a little less twee.
It was, and later on we'll see the Bambinos as well, and they were really impressive down there. Lathrop just coming through now, our second place rider. You can see our rider's really getting stretched out at the moment. I'm looking probably for Abs Thomas in down 4, and there goes our race leader down. So Daniel Swift drama there, and our second place rider has gone down there as well. So this is going to certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons.
They're brave dads running out there. Might be someone else coming up there in a minute.
Well, it's Charlie Farrar there. He's now the race leader, and Abs Thomas in second place. Well, they're going to be riding for separate awards, so that means Abs Thomas is leading the Junior Gearbox 140s, and this is great to see as well, because Abs Thomas a couple of rounds earlier we saw her leading and just losing out on one of the ones from taking.
Don't give it the commentator's curse. Hang on, let's see what happens.
I'm all right as you. Charlie Farrar there, and Abs Thomas is getting very, very close indeed. And we are coming towards the closing stage of this one. Well, Lathrop and Daniel Swift there, Swift coming through. He's remounted. There's the rest of the field coming through, so it's certainly a amount of drama. As I say, we saw the bikes and then were really wedged into the tyre wall there. And Charlie Farrar now coming down, and this is the corner that we saw our first and second place riders go down, so everybody going gingerly through there. Abs Thomas there in second position, but leading her class. More yellow flags. It looks like we've got another rider just go down. See someone. Oh, it's Swift has gone down again. But he must be really pushing hard. But Daniel Swift going down. Charlie Farrar, race leader Abs Thomas, is really pushing hard to go to the closing stage of this one as well, isn't he?
Yeah, it's great to see. As you said, it's looking good for Abs now. I mean, she lost that first place over at Red Lodge in the rain when it went down, and obviously got rolled back.
And I could just see her dad as well there, just saying, just take it calm now, take it calm. Just doing the hands, but it looks like it's going to go across the line. So Charlie Farrer takes the win in the GP70s. Abs Thomas will take the win in the Junior Gearbox 140s.